What's up, PB Poppers? It's Jordy Pop 83 here for another amazing video full of incredible battles for you today. So, as we saw when Premier Cup first started, right, it was full of double steal, right? People were leading Metagross, and so I brought in, Garchomp lead and Dragonite lead and stuff like that. And then I noticed that it was shifting back to, back to like the dragons, right? All the dragon leads, right? Everybody was leading dragon. So then I started bringing in, I still left it with Garchomp. Garchomp was still doing work, just being able to bust out those sand tombs and those outrages was doing great, right? Then I noticed that people were going back to fairy leads, right? And then also dragon lead. And I said, all right, well, now it's time to come back with the Metagross lead, right? So that's what we're going to be doing today. Metagross lead, and we got, what else we got? Metagross, Typhlosion, and Dragonite. All right, so let's see what we're going to have here. So we got a good lead here, right? Metagross into Dragonite here. And just going to go straight Meteor Mash, obviously, right? So this match is pretty straightforward. The Gyarados match, though, that one can get a little dicey, right? You got to keep an eye out on that fast move. Is it Dragon Breath? Is it Waterfall, right? If it's Waterfall, you can get to a Meteor Mash first and then dip out. If it's Dragon Breath, you can't really, but you can stay in because you don't care about Dragon Breath, right? So they're going to be able to get to their first move first, to their crunch first, and you're going to have to shield that. But, that's up to you, right? You can win that match with 2 shields. So we're going to go ahead and, I missed that whole entire match, but that's okay. This match is good, and you guys are watching it, so you know what's going on. We got our Shadow Claws coming in. We're going to go ahead and farm all the way down on this Metagross here. All right, we both got, I have 1 shield, they have 2 shields. We're gonna go ahead and hit this blast burn right here. Trying to at least grab one of those shields, right? We're gonna have to, yep, and we get 1 shield out of the Swampert there because he knows we have Solar Beam and that would have 1-hit KO'd, obviously, right? So we use our last shield there, and then we go ahead and go for our Solar Beam here. Assuming he's not gonna go ahead and shield twice. He doesn't. Swampert down, game 1. Wait, why didn't he shield there? That was interesting. This is his last Pokemon. Anyways, alright, next game. Metagross into Togekiss here. Again, we won the lead. And then you bring in Conkeldurr, and we bring in Dragonite. So we were getting just, really lined up well, but that's because when it's a blind 3 meta like this, the meta rotates. I referred to it back in my video of how to deal with an ever-changing meta. And basically, you have to keep an eye on what your opponents are using, and not per game, but over like a set, right? So I usually play my first set of 5, record it, go back and write down all the opponent's Pokemon, and then look for weaknesses in that line, and that's how I came up with, my Metagross lead, my Garchomp lead. You got to be able to have a Pokemon that's going to have 2-prong approach too. So this is another amazing match with some really good switches here. And then he brings in Metagross here, which is awesome. We're able to go ahead and throw off this Earthquake here. 1-hit KO, and then back comes the Togekiss here to go down. And then they quit with 1 bullet punch there. Don't quit. Anyways, all right, so we got what's it called, Metagross into a champ there, and that's fine, right? So we charged up a little bit of energy there. We flipped out into our Dragonite, and we decided to shield because we realized that he actually had enough time to get to a Rock Slide. It was a good shield. We farmed out plenty, so we're gonna go ahead and throw out these Dragon Claws here. Gonna get to this other Dragon Claw before? No, not before. So we're gonna go ahead and shield here since we're just about there. And we don't have anything really in the back that wants to take care of the dragon. So we're gonna go ahead and finish him off here with this last Dragon Claw. Awesome. All right, he's got 1 shield left. We're out of shields. In comes Machamp. We're gonna try to get to this Dragon Claw before he gets to his thing. Yes, we do. And does he shield? Yes, he does, and we flip out immediately. No, we don't. We let the Dragonite go down so that we have the ability to switch if we need to. He's gonna throw the Rock Slide. That's gonna hurt like a Banshee, but that's okay. We're gonna almost farm down, but not be able to get to that Blast Burn. Oh man, can we get to this Earthquake? Can we get to the Earthquake? The shields are down. Oh, Barbutt, here we go, here we go. And it's enough because his Metagross was actually only 3,500 CP. So, be sure to power up the Pokemon all the way, right? Alright, so this is actually another great lead on our part here. He switches into Roselia there, and we decide to save the Metagross for the Fairy in the bag. Bring in the Dragonite here. Totally farm it down. Back in comes the Gardevoir, and we're going to go ahead and throw off this Hurricane, hoping that they decide not to shield, and they don't shield at all. One hit KO. In comes the Metagross. We're going to go ahead and go for the Hurricane again. Wondering why they're not shielding, but if they're not going to shield, they're not going to shield. They don't shield. Got a lot of these Pokemon, these trainers today that decided not to shield. It's very interesting. So, anyways. But you know what? I would rather you, if you conceded the match, just not shield and play the match out, than quit, for sure. For sure. I would definitely rather that. Alright, so we got Metagross into Gyarados, right? And we're gonna go ahead and block that crunch here. And Meta Mash. And so this one is a Dragon Breath variety, and as you can see, he's not doing any damage hardly with that fast move, which is great, right? So all we really have to worry about are the crunches. So if we decide to double shield this, we have it in the bag, no gravy, right? And you always get at least one shield out of this match. So then I decided to switch right there and go into the Dragonite. I was hoping to actually be able to take it all the way down before the move, but that's fine. Crunch doesn't do that much damage to the Dragonite anyways. In comes Garchomp. I'm able to throw off this Dragon Claw right off the bat. Shields down, going for that Dragon Claw, not able to get to it. Obviously this is going to be an outrage, and we're going to be so outraged that we're out. Okay, so now we're going to bring back Home Slice RS to throw this Meteor Mash out, and that should be done deal for Garchomp. Then comes the other Metagross, and so we have to get up just a little bit of energy and flip out immediately so that we get to save the Metagross for the Togekiss in the back, as well as the Earthquake that we need to do on this one here. So we can get rid of that guy. In comes, it was a Gyarados with no health left, that's fine. And then Earthquake for the win. Whew, I thought it was Togekiss in the back. I forgot it was just a little bit of Gyarados. Just a little bit. So I've actually gotten a lot better at not mashing the charge move. You know, when you want to do a charge move and you're doing fast moves on top of the charge move, because you're going to end up, throwing moves that you don't want to throw. So, thanks for watching. Those were awesome battles. Good luck in the Premier League, and I'll see you tomorrow with another 4-1 run. The 4-1 run, the 4-1 run.